Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first quarterfinal here of the third qualifier for the Gamers Assembly 2021. Who will accompany Feed and Cole Jr. in the grand final? That's the question. We have a stacked match here in the first quarterfinal coming up. We have nevermind, hugo220, and then also the good old Novis, who is really, really hard to beat tonight. Playing it out for 2 spots in the semifinal that will be played afterwards. So you really want to get into that, of course, because the 3rd and 4th position is out. So we're gonna check here who's gonna make it and who not. And thank you, Granadi, for your raid. Hello, everyone. You just joined in time as we have the first quarterfinal coming up now. We have nevermind, hugo220, and Novis will fight it out for 2 spots. Then there's also none other than Nekrua casting number 4. You can check out the bracket here. There is the bracket. It can be found there. We have cracked match coming up now. And let's take a look who is gonna take it here. We have Humble Forest, and the format here is cup mode now. So cup mode works like that. You collect points, as you can see. 10 points for first, 6 for second, 4 for third, and 3 for 4th position. And with that in mind, you have to collect those points until the 100-point threshold. If you have surpassed this 100 points barrier, you have to get 1 more first position in order to get yourself into the 1st or 2nd position. Well, let's take a look here who's gonna take that first 10-pointer. It is Novis, Ben, and nevermind batting it out. Nevermind, really a player for me that I didn't really see a lot in this competition. It is a really disappointment for me, kind of, but maybe he just had very strong matches and he has them again, so he really has to deliver, as Novis is leading at the moment. Hugo and Ben are on 3rd and 4th position. But Hugo is attacking nevermind here, and also Ben is coming dangerously closer to him. Novis is on another level. He is already 0.24 ahead. So that is a great time here from Novis. Ben with a mistake. He is dead. Goes for the respawn, as well as Hugo. So Novis versus nevermind here, but Novis is so far ahead, and he will take that first 10-pointer. Every time below 101 is good here. It wasn't really quite the case, and also Hugo was coming closer. I thought he has made a mistake, but that wasn't the case. So nevermind still stays on P2, Hugo on 3rd, Ben on 4th, but Novis on P1. So great time here, a 101.24. Not the fastest time, but definitely enough for this round. So the WR on this track is by Dutchy, who was unfortunately not able to play today. So Dutchy couldn't play due to some personal issues. And that's why he has not inscribed into it, or he has resigned his inscription to this tournament. So we had a player like Tween now coming in, and he is playing match number 4, if I recall it correctly. We see a lot of mistakes in this round by nevermind and Hugo. So Ben and Novis again. A good shot here for Novis to get himself a 1st position again, and just walk a little bit away. And also Ben, who didn't really have a good start into the race, but still looking very strong here. Ben was in the semifinal last Saturday, so he definitely knows how to do it, how to cope pressure. So not a player to neglect, considering. So he is currently getting himself the 2nd position with a 101.47. Not the fastest time, but enough. He was probably also saving it, because you cannot really contest Novis when Novis is trained, and Novis with that gets himself another 10-pointer. So I think the battle for first won't be that climatic or something like that, because Novis, I think that this is his weakest map, and he already won 2 rounds here. So Novis absolutely looks crazy today. And let's see if he can win yet another round. Currently it's looking good, as nevermind almost makes that mistake. They had to release though, so nevermind not really stable on those first couple of rounds. Still he's on that 2nd position, but only thanks to his 2nd position on the prior round. Not getting a penalty here though, so that was lucky for nevermind. Also risking probably a little bit too much over those couple of turns. And with that, he is currently on that 4th position. Hugo and Ben are batting that 2nd position under themselves out here, but it's Novis again on that 1st position. The question is, can he get himself the first sub 101 of this race, or will it be Hugo who's attacking here? Actually, Hugo with a lot of speed, he might get it in the ending, but it's not enough here. So again, a decided round beforehand, a 101.13 from Novis. Then we have 0.27 by Hugo on P2. But look at that, Hugo now also with 13 points, as well as the other people. So very close round between them, but Novis is already 17 points ahead. 17 points ahead for Novis, and this is definitely something to look out for. But now Novis has made that mistake, so he is dead, and he's more than 3 seconds behind. So now the 10-pointer is on stake again, and the question is, who is going to take it? Is it Hugo, who has got himself that second position? No, he's not, because he's made a mistake. Also Ben. So Hugo and Ben both with a mistake in between, or like in 5 seconds or something like that. So they are out on this round. So nevermind's chance here to get himself a 10-pointer. And he will definitely use that. Not gonna risk it. He's 1 second ahead here of the players. Maybe gonna take it a little bit more conservatively in some parts. But nevermind looks very strong. If he throws that away, this will be really bad for his mentality game, but he's not gonna do so. You can see Hugo and Ben are coming closer, but actually who's getting second position? Is it Ben or Hugo? Ben with more speed though, but Hugo with a better approach, and Hugo is taking it over Ben. But it is nevermind with a well-needed 10-pointer. Novis also finishes, but only on that last position. So round number 5 already on Humble Forest here. Let's see who's gonna win it and who's gonna lose it all. Currently it is still Novis leading. I mean, he has won 3 rounds, so definitely a good performance by him. But currently he's not leading from the get-go. It is hugo220 who has made that mistake in that prior round. On this section, and again, Hugo risking so much there. Hugo risking so much and had to go for a respawn by the looks of it. And he is completely out of that round. 2.5 seconds behind. So Novis is currently leading again. Nevermind and Ben close by though, and nevermind goes into the lead. Novis with more speed though, so this will be all decided here in this ending section. Novis with a better line here as well, so he's extending his lead to 0.1 of a second. And also Ben is dead here. Let's take a look onto nevermind. Is he going for that attack on Novis? He's going for it, and nevermind is sniping it here with a 1:98. So definitely a great time here from nevermind. And a great round between Novis and him for that 10-pointer. So nevermind coming dangerously closer here and having a little bit of a lead towards Hugo and Ben with that round. So that was really cool to see. And now we have the next map. By Anisado, it's Obscuritas or Obscuritas, however you want to pronounce that. WR is a 104.43 by Panda. We have none of those players here who have a top 5 time on this track. Maybe offline or somewhere else. But I don't see them here. But let's take a look here onto that warm-up. What Ben can do. Currently he is on 4th position. But nothing is set in stone for him, of course. Since we have a lot of more rounds that will be played. And Ben can definitely make something happen. So this map has really provided us some, yeah, how can we say that? Some memes, let's say like that. And some good rounds beforehand. On that second qualifier, as Ben decides not to finish. So we're gonna stall the warm-up a little bit by the looks of it. And let's see who will win the first round here. Good luck, have fun to the players. Definitely the longest map out of this map pack. A time below 105 is definitely a time that can win a round. So let's take a look who is gonna take it and who not. Let's go with Hugo here in this first round. Dead. Hugo is dead. The caster's curse is kicking in. Didn't even say a word, but Hugo is dead here, risking it a lot. So Hugo tends to be a risky driver, but making a mistake at the beginning is not good for him. So Hugo will not have a saying here for that first position. And currently you have a fight between Ben and Novis and nevermind. But look at that. It is nevermind saying nevermind to this round and says bye-bye. So Hugo will overtake him here as well. Nevermind had to go for that respawn. This part is particularly hard to do because you have to get yourself a pretty good amount of speed. But he is dead in this round. Now we have Novis versus Ben. Ben with more speed though. Novis has a tiny tad little speed, and now we have the free wheel section. Every kilometer per hour matters. Ben has to hold his gear there in order to make himself into that first position, but it's not enough here. Novis in first with a 104.84, but a great round here between Ben and Novis. 500s are tearing them apart. Novis takes it, Ben on second, and then we have Hugo on P3, and it is nevermind who's not able to finish. So this is grim for nevermind, because with that, Ben and Hugo are coming closer, even though they didn't get that first position in that prior round. Alright, into the next one we go. Hugo is on that fourth position, and again with a mistake. So Hugo with an early mistake. Consider that he was in the semifinal, I think in the first or second qualifier, maybe even in both, if I recall it correctly. So Hugo is definitely known how to play, or definitely knows how to play those tracks, as well as Ben, who has made a mistake there as well. So they are both currently on P3 and 4, and Novis and nevermind, who didn't really, I think Novis, it says first appearance here on this third qualifier. Nevermind went out very early here, but now they are really doing good here. Nevermind currently leading, but Novis goes for the attack here, and Novis wants to go up to that 59 points here himself, and not getting some points denied by Nevermind. So Novis is currently leading, also a good amount of speed here in this section, and Novis takes it, even though he didn't capture the gear. So close here, 100 of the second, so close ending there for Novis. Barely stays out of Nevermind, but it's enough. So 59 points for him. Nevermind up to 39 points, so 9 points of a gap between Ben and Hugo, who are both at 30 points. Dave, Maz's performance was pretty good. Was very, very good. But let's go into the next round here, round number 3. So 8th round in total, and Novis currently has accumulated 59 out of 70 points. So he has gotten himself 5 first positions, 1 second and 1 last position. So great performance here from Novis thus far in this quarterfinal. And currently he's not slowing down. He gets himself a good amount of speed here over Hugo, and with that he's leading. But also Hugo here, on the other hand, is not slowing down as well in this round. So he has made 2 mistakes on that first 2 rounds on this track, but now he's leading. He's leading with a comfortable gap here, and with more speed over Novis. So you can see it now here in that ring that he's extending his lead to have a second. But Novis also getting probably the upper gear or something, I don't know. But who's getting that first position? It's Hugo. Then we have nevermind, Ben, and Novis actually gets 4th again. But a great round here, 3 times below 105. So this shows us why the level is so high on this quarterfinal and why we picked that. So Hugo with that up to 40 points, and also nevermind gets himself some good amount of points. But of course Hugo comes closer with that. So into the second to last round we go. Novis is still leading with 17 points. So still looking very good for Novis here, but now he makes another mistake. So Novis looks about to get his second last position, or his third last position, but 2 in a row now. But this is not good for him, as nevermind and Hugo are coming dangerously closer to him. And also Ben with a good round here, but had to release a little bit there. A little bit of an off angle. So nevermind is extending his lead, but of course he still has to hold it here over this last 20 seconds of track. So question is, can nevermind make it or not? Looking good thus far, but still only 1 car length between them. But it's nevermind with more speed here. It's nevermind with more speed, and he will extend his lead here to 0.15 of a second, so you can take it easy in the ending. Does not want to risk it, and nevermind takes that first position again. Very close there by not making, or by making it into the finish, but nevermind gets himself yet another 10-pointer. Novis, as I said, on last. And then we have Ben on second and Hugo on third. So nevermind up to 55 points. And Novis is stumbling a little bit in those last 2 rounds. So he's only up to 65 points. But still has a comfortable lead here of 10 points over the others. Let's see who's gonna win the last round on Obscuritas by Anisado. That's the question that evokes in our head. It can be Novis if he doesn't make a mistake. On a good day, it should be Novis because he is doing really, really nicely, as you can see here. But Hugo also attacking here. Hugo also in need of those 10 points. And Novis again with a really wonky line there. And with that, he had to readjust his line and not getting a good amount of speed here as well. So Novis drops down to P4 again. And with that, nevermind and Hugo are declaring the 10-pointer between them. It is Hugo having the upper hand at the moment. Nevermind going for a different line. Hugo had to release and nevermind will take it here. And he also gets overtaken by Novis, and also Ben is attacking. So Hugo drops down to P4 actually, but overtakes Ben in the ending. Nevermind in first, Novis in second. And this is not a good round for Hugo, because with that, nevermind and Novis will run away more and more. You can see it, 48 points for him and 65 points for nevermind. Then we have Novis on first with 71 points, who could close it out on the next round. On the next map, rather. Map called Spotlight by Buzzy. And the WR on this track, let me check real quick. The WR on this map is a 1:49 by Panda. Nod is on second position. And then we have Nevermind with a 0.61. So Nevermind with a top 3 time here. And also with a good comeback here after not having the best start on that first map. Novis is under attack. Yeah, it's a 1:49. 1 minute flat, 0.49. 49 hundredths. So good luck to the players, as we have this risky ending, which can be easily messed up. And every time below 101 is good. So Novis can close it out here in 4 rounds. But we're gonna see. He might need another map to close it out here, because nevermind Hugo and Ben, they are ready and hungry. And they can well make it happen. They can well make it happen. And let's take a look here onto that first round. As we see Hugo making that first mistake. And this is not good here for the MTP player. Hugo is dead. hugo220. 1 second already behind. So he's kind of pulling the mat and making a mistake in the first corner. So this is not good for Hugo. And with that, we are left with nevermind and Novis. And nevermind shows us why he has the top 3 time here with a 0.61, as he is currently leading with a gap of 0.1 towards Novis. Also a good amount of speed here for nevermind. Look at that. Such a good amount of speed here, almost lifting up in this section, but he's extending his DT, and this looks like a good time here from nevermind. Really sick line from the M&M player. And currently, he's on first, but makes that mistake there on the inside by risking too much. So Novis and Ben are both capitalizing from that. And with that, Novis gets a free 10-pointer unless he survives that ending. But Ben also with a mistake, so nevermind. We'll get a solace here, a good solace of actually, well, a first position. Because we see everyone failing. What is happening? What is happening? Novis with a mistake. Again, failing the ending. A player that fails the ending. So Novis throws that away. Goes from P1 save to that last position. So Novis now down to P2. And he's struggling. Novis struggling here in those last couple of rounds. And I have no idea what happened to him. But Ben also here with the no slide. So I don't know, guys. My god, man. So nevermind currently leading. And Novis down to second position. 74 points for him. Then Hugo 54 points. And Ben 47 points, who already made that mistake. So 7, 4, 5 points are the only numbers that we're actually seeing here. That is a cool fun fact here for the points. But of course this will change in the next round. as Hugo and nevermind will definitely get themselves other amount of points than that. nevermind risking so much here. Also Novis with a good line here. Look at that. But it's not enough for Novis to come anywhere closer. So Hugo's gonna take that round unless he's not faking that ending. He's not doing so, but what a great round here. 0.81 by that. Novis is getting third with a 0.98. And we can see the level here that also Hugo is ready. And he's up to 64 points. So great round here for Hugo. And also for nevermind, who's extending his lead only to 2 points. Or only with 2 points to 3 points. But still... something, you know, still something. He's up to 81 points as Novis is at 78, so not looking too bad here for nevermind to maybe even claim him as claim the finalist mode at first. Of course, he can get denied in this round here by Hugo and Novis, who are both ready. They're both able to clock in a sub 101 time, and with that in mind, Novis is currently not slowing down. nevermind, however, is leading with a gap of 0.14 of a second, but he still has to hold it throughout the ending. And nevermind's endings were a little bit wonky, where he made some mistakes, but also Ben is in the mix. Hugo, in the meantime, has dropped behind. So Novis also with a very wonky line here, but it's enough to stay ahead. But Ben is going temporarily to the lead, not with the best apex and the best amount of speed here. So nevermind can take it, but no, here with a mistake. Who's getting first is Novis, staying ahead here, but only by 0.06 of a second. So again, a very close round between them. Novis is first, Ben in second. But yeah, what a crazy ending there. 0.06 of a second between them. And with that, Novis goes into the lead again, because nevermind has gotten himself only last here in this round. And he's at 84 points. But now Novis with a mistake, and Novis is so far behind with that. You lose like roughly 0.8 with that start, or maybe even more if you make another mistake after that. And actually, he didn't get it too bad there. He didn't make a tremendous mistake, so he's only 0.7 behind. But still, it's a lot. It's a lot concerning that every 100th matters in tech. And with that, you are probably out on that round if not anyone else makes a mistake. But look at that fight here for that first position. nevermind is leading. And also Ben and Hugo are in a close proximity here towards... towards that first position. So it's not over till it's over here. It's 0.06 between them. nevermind is falling a bit behind. So Ben and Hugo for that first position. Who's gonna get it here in this ending? It's so close to call here. Hugo with a good apex in this section, and Hugo can take it. Yes, not the best amount of speed, but it's enough here. But a great round again. nevermind stays in second. Then we have Ben on P3 and Novis on P4. But great rounds on this track, I have to say that. And Hugo now up to 78 points. And boy, oh boy, we have a quarterfinal that is worth to watch here. As you can see, 78, 90, and 91 points. Novis and nevermind can both get themselves up to the finalist mode, but only one of them can do it. So 10 points is only there for the first position. 6 points would not be enough for Novis, but he will not make it in this round since he has made a mistake. So that's the chance for nevermind to get himself the lone finalist attempt on that next map. So let's take a look. nevermind looking very strong here. He's 0.2 ahead of Ben and Hugo, who have dropped a little bit behind. So nevermind with a comfortable gap here, the M&M player. And currently it's looking really good as Hugo goes for the attack, but not the best speed here. But he comes into the CP, so nevermind knows that Hugo is there. But actually, Hugo, that wasn't the worst line for him actually. So Hugo could deny him the finalist mode. He really is in need of that to not fall majorly behind. Hugo with a little bit more speed. Is it enough to overtake nevermind in the ending? It's not enough here. So nevermind will get himself up to the finalist mode. Hugo in second. Then we have Novis in third, and Ben only with 3 points in this round as well. So good luck to nevermind, who got a great second half of the race here, or of this quarterfinal. And with that, he redeems himself up into the finalist mode. Haha. Nice joke. So Royal Cheese is the decider maybe here of this quarterfinal. A map by Luoki. So currently the standings are as followed. We have nevermind in finalist, then Novis with 95 points, so he needs a second position at least to activate the finalist mode. Then we have Hugo on that third position and Ben on P4 with 63 points. One warm-up as always beforehand. And let's take a look. The WR on this map, on the Royal Cheese, is a 59.96 by Nod. Then we have Novis, who was very, very good on this map. Also nevermind with a 1 minute .09. So definitely not the worst time here, occupying P number 5. And guys, bear in mind, this ending here, everything can happen on this ending section. Everything can happen there. And I think everything will happen, because you can easily mess that one up. And nevermind is only in need of one mistake in that ending section, but he does the mistake himself. So maybe he's using this ending now to practice it. It's a really hard ending, especially when you're finalist. So let's see if he can get it already, or if he needs 1 or 2 more rounds, or if he falls behind, because Hugo and Novis are not that far away from nevermind. And also Ben can make it happen. Ben at 63 points, he's not out of that yet. He got himself some good amount of points. So with just 3 first positions, he could deny everyone here and go dangerously closer into the finalist mode, or come closer to that as well. So let's take a look here and see if Ben can maybe make it or not. Let's take a look. But Ben falls already a little bit behind, but mistakes will of course happen on this map, especially in this tight section that comes after Voids here. So let's take a look onto nevermind, who is of course in finalist, but he needs to win the round in order to make it into the semifinal. This part can be easily messed up, as well as the ending, but nevermind is dead, and nevermind won't use his first finalist attempt here to his advantage. It could be Novis here, however, who can move up into the finalist mode himself. If he gets himself second position, he can also snipe away some points from Hugo, who has made that mistake. So it's enough here for Novis to save that ending, and he will do so. So nevermind is nevermind just jumped so weirdly there. So nevermind not taking it here. Novis up into finalist mode himself, so good luck to him. So double finalist situation, and Hugo up to 88 points. Okay, so next round. Oh, we see one mistake already by nevermind. So now the pressure is kicking in here for him, and this is not good here for him. As you can see, he makes a lot of mistakes. And let's go with Novis here. Let's go with him, as it is his first finalist attempt on a Royal Cheese by Luoki. He can already close it out, and also Hugo can come dangerously closer here towards the finalist attempt himself. So currently Novis leading, and it's looking really good for him that he will use his first finalist attempt, as the Romanian player here for Eminem Gaming is not really doing it very nicely on this map. Hugo makes that mistake. Hugo is dead. So now it's only Novis who has to survive that ending. He has 0.4 of a gap to work with here. He can take it rather conservatively, and Novis is taking it. Very, very safe there, but Novis is winning it here. GG, first finalist attempt, and he is making it. He almost missed the finish though, so that was really close. Ben on second, and with that Ben up to 75 points as well. So Ben is not out on that one yet, since Hugo still has to win one more round in order to get himself up into the finalist mode. And then we have, yeah, still nevermind, who's not really that comfortable on this map. So Ben can maybe snipe away the second position here. It can be possible. If Hugo gets himself second now and Ben wins this round, it can be well possible for Ben to take this one home or not. Or it can be possible. Not or not. Theoretically. Let's say like that. As Hugo versus nevermind here. Bear in mind, nevermind is finalist. Hugo has to deny him. So this is do or die for Hugo here. He has to get that first position in order to make it. Let's see this part going so close there to the left, but Hugo is able to survive here. Nevermind still is in the race, but not the best line for him. Hugo goes so wide that he will have way more speed than nevermind, but this will be all decided in the ending. Who's risking it more? Nevermind versus Hugo here in this ending section. Nevermind does it not really that good, and Hugo will get it here. Hugo will get it and will deny nevermind. Ben actually gets himself second position, and with that up to 81 points. So 81 points, really good for Ben, because 2 wins. If he gets 2 wins, he will move up to finals mode as well. So let's take a look here. Nevermind gets denied again. And this could be the last round here of this quarterfinal. Nevermind versus Hugo again, but now both are finalists. Ben is also there, who can have a saying. He's at 81 points, and he can well make it happen here if he wins this round here. He has to win this round. It is Nevermind already with a mistake. Nevermind already 0.8 away. Hugo is leading. Ben, however, with the attack on to Hugo here. So Ben has to really squeeze out a round here, and it's looking really good for Ben here to make it happen. Hugo with more speed though. And Hugo is in the lead, but only by a hair. But now both of them have to survive this part. It is Ben with a mistake. Ben is dead, and Hugo is now leading. Hugo is leading with a gap of 0.7 towards Nevermind. He really has to rely on a mistake here from hugo220, else Nevermind is out. And it's looking really good for Hugo that he can take it here. He has to survive this ending. He has to survive it, and Hugo will do so indeed. Very, very closely, but Hugo is through. Commiserations towards Nevermind, but he is out. He is out. It's not really a good map for him. So Nevermind is out of this competition on that 3rd qualifying stage. So Hugo and Novis are through. Hugo not with a good start here onto this quarterfinal, but he made it.